Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to discuss one of the most fundamental aspects of Islam, the 5 pillars of Islam. These pillars form the core framework of a Muslim's faith and practice, guiding us in our daily lives and spiritual journey. Whether you're a new Muslim or someone seeking to deepen your understanding of Islam, this video will give you a comprehensive overview of what the 5 pillars are and their significance. Let's dive in. First of all, what are the 5 pillars of Islam? The 5 pillars of Islam are the 5 basic acts of worship that define a Muslim's faith and practice. They are not just religious rituals, they serve as the foundation for a Muslim's relationship with Allah, their community, and their personal development. Every Muslim is expected to fulfill these pillars as part of their devotion to Allah and their commitment to living a righteous life. The 5 pillars are 1. Shahada, faith, the declaration of faith. 2nd, Salah, prayer, the daily prayers. 3rd, Zakat, charity, the obligation of giving charity. 4th, Sawm, fasting, the fast during the month of Ramadan. 5. Hajj, pilgrimage, the pilgrimage to Mecca. So let's explore each of these pillars in detail. Number 1. Shahada, the declaration of faith. The first pillar is Shahada, the declaration of faith. It is the foundation of a Muslim's belief. The Shahada is simple but profound. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. In English, this translates to, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad, peace be upon him, is his servant and messenger. By reciting the Shahada, a person affirms their belief in the oneness of Allah and the prophethood of Muhammad, peace be upon him. This declaration is the gateway to Islam, and it signifies that one accepts the core beliefs of Islam, embracing Allah as the one true God and Prophet Muhammad as the final messenger. This statement is central to Islamic faith and is repeated in our daily lives, during prayer, and in various other occasions. It is the first thing heard by a newborn child and the last words uttered by a person at the time of death. Number 2. Salah, the 5 daily prayers. Host, the second pillar is Salah, the 5 daily prayers. Salah is the most important act of worship in Islam. It is a direct link between the Muslim and Allah, and it is performed at specific times throughout the day. The 5 daily prayers are 1. Fajr, the pre-dawn prayer. 2nd, Dhuhr, the midday prayer. 3. Asr, the afternoon prayer. 4th, Maghrib, the evening prayer right after sunset. 5. Isha, the night prayer. Each prayer consists of specific movements and recitations that bring a Muslim closer to Allah. Salah serves as a reminder of Allah's greatness and our dependence on Him. It is a time for Muslims to pause from their busy lives and connect with Allah. Beyond the ritual, Salah also serves as a form of spiritual discipline. It cultivates mindfulness and humility, reminding us to remain grateful and conscious of Allah throughout the day. In fact, the act of prayer is so central to Islam that it is one of the first actions a Muslim will be questioned about on the Day of Judgment. Number 3. Zakat, the duty of charity. The third pillar is Zakat, the obligation of charity. Zakat is not just voluntary charity, it is a mandatory act of giving a portion of one's wealth to those in need. The word Zakat means purification, and it purifies the wealth of the giver by redistributing it to the poor and those in need. Zakat is calculated as 2.5% of one's savings or wealth that has been in possession for at least a full lunar year. It is important to note that Zakat is not just about giving money. It's about purifying our wealth, ensuring that we do not become attached to material possessions, and remembering the needs of others. Muslims give Zakat to the poor, the needy, orphans, and others who are deserving. It's a way of redistributing wealth within the community and ensuring that no one is left in hardship. It also serves to reduce greed and selfishness, teaching the values of generosity, empathy, and social justice. Number 4. Sawm, fasting in Ramadan. The fourth pillar is Sawm, fasting during the month of Ramadan. Sawm is a practice of self-discipline and self-control, and it is observed from dawn to sunset during the holy month of Ramadan. Muslims fast by abstaining from food, drink, and other physical needs during the daylight hours. The fast is not just about refraining from eating and drinking, it's also about purifying the soul, controlling one's desires, and focusing on spiritual reflection. Fasting is a time to strengthen your relationship with Allah, increase your worship, and be more mindful of those less fortunate. Fasting teaches empathy for the poor, as it provides an opportunity to experience hunger and thirst firsthand. It's also a way of fostering gratitude for the blessings we often take for granted, like food and water. Ramadan is a month of increased prayer, reflection, and community, a time to renew one's faith and strive for righteousness. Number 5. Hajj, the pilgrimage to Mecca. The fifth and final pillar is Hajj, the pilgrimage to Mecca. Hajj is an obligation for every Muslim who is physically and financially able to undertake the journey at least once in their lifetime. Hajj is performed during specific days of the Islamic month of Dhul Hijjah, and it involves a series of rituals that trace the steps of the Prophet Abraham, and his family. Pilgrims from all around the world gather in Mecca to perform acts of worship, including the tawaf, circling the Kaaba, standing in Arafat, and offering sacrifices. The pilgrimage symbolizes unity, equality, and submission to Allah. Regardless of one's background, nationality, or social status, all pilgrims wear the same simple garments, emphasizing the equality of all Muslims before Allah. Hajj is not just a physical journey, it's a spiritual renewal, an opportunity for Muslims to seek forgiveness, make supplications, and be spiritually reborn. To conclude, the 5 pillars of Islam are the core acts of worship that form the foundation of a Muslim's faith and practice. They are not just rituals, but are deeply connected to our relationship with Allah and our duties to the community and ourselves. By fulfilling these pillars, we strengthen our connection to our Creator and seek to live a life of righteousness, compassion, and spiritual growth. I hope this video has helped you gain a deeper understanding of the 5 pillars. If you found it helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, feel free to leave your thoughts or questions in the comments below. May Allah guide us all to uphold these pillars in our lives. Assalamu alaikum.